Yes.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Greater Dogs Trick Dog Training class number 1. I'm so glad you're here with me today, and I'm here with Theo, who doesn't want to come over here because he's afraid of cameras. But we're going to talk a little bit about what you're going to need to do this class. So today is just sort of an introduction, and we're going to use Theo as a demo dog. You can pan over to him, Grace. He's just laying over there looking cute as a button. Theo is 2 and has not done any tricks yet for any kind of trick training. I have 2 other dogs that I'll also be demoing with through the course. One is 12 and has done quite a few tricks. And the other one is 4 and is pregnant, so she will do a lot of, she'll be a great example for what you can do with puppies, because puppies can't do all of the physical things that sometimes we can do with our more mature dogs. So the first thing we're going to do is talk about treats. This is going to be a very treat heavy class. We're going to use lots and lots of treats. So the best kind of treat to use is a soft treat of some kind, and usually about the size of a pea. So a lot of times I'll buy treats from the store and I end up breaking them up. So one good example is this particular brand, and I'm not going to advertise it, but you can see that it comes in big sizes. Grace is going to tip the camera for me a little bit there. So it comes in this size, but I break each one of these into 6 pieces so that they get to be about the size of a pea, and that's what you're looking for. If you have a dog that is a little overweight, I know people who use green beans or carrots or even your dog's own dog food you can use. If you'd like Cheerios, sometimes people use, so whatever works for your dog and they like it. We live on a farm, so you're going to see me using hard-boiled egg whites frequently because we always have extra eggs at my house. So that's the first thing. Find a treat that your dog likes and that is about the size of a pea. The second thing I want to talk about is how we're going to train. And so when we train dogs, we use a marker word or a marker sound. You'll see me use both with different dogs because I have different dogs trained to different words. Theo uses the word yes. So when I say the yes, Theo should look at me and say, oh, I did something right. He is now really busy failing at this, showing his, hi Theo, his ability to scent out things on the floor. Otherwise, the other sound I use with my dogs is boop, because I don't use the word boop in regular daily conversations, so it's not as likely to be muddied up when I'm training. So what we need to do is pair the word yes with the treat. And what that will do is create a bridge between the word and the treat. So I don't always have to have the treat exactly where the dog is or have the dog in the exact correct position when I deliver the treat. So it gives me a bridge between the time when I tell the dog they're right and when the treat is delivered. And all we have to do is you count out about 20 treats, and I only have about 5 here for the demo. But you take 20 treats and, and as long as the dog, they can be sitting, standing, whatever you would like, as long as they are not doing something that you don't want, like jumping on you, then you wouldn't want to do this while they're doing that. But, so you see Theo's laying there, and that's just fine. And I just say yes and give him a cookie. And so what I'm going to do this as fast as I can for 20 treats. So I've only got 3 here, so we're just going to go like this. Yes. Yes.
Stay down. Yeah.
Yes. Good boy. Yes. He says, oh, I kind of like this game. Yes. Good boy. Yes. Good job. So you do that 20 times. You can do it 20 times tonight. You can do it 20 times tomorrow morning, 20 times tomorrow afternoon, 20 times before you go to bed. So I want you to do that for 2 days, 3 times a day. So if you start tonight and do it tomorrow and the next day, that would be Tuesday and Wednesday, you'll have done 60, which is 120, plus tonight would be 140 treats. So 140 times your dog's going to have heard the word yes and gotten a cookie. And how you test it is when the dog's really not sort of paying attention to you, you say the word yes and see what happens. So we'll see what happens. Theo. He's looking at me now. See if I can get him to look away. Yes, good boy. So if he's distracted by something else, just hanging around in your kitchen or whatever, just say the word yes. And if they turn and look at you like, where's my cookie? Like Theo just did, good boy. Then you give them the treat, and then you know your dog has learned that the word yes means a cookie is coming. So that's all the homework there is for tonight. There will be a PDF showing what the homework is and what you need to do. I also have a list in the PDF homework of the equipment that you're going to need. Because we're doing this at home and online, we don't have access to a lot of the fun training school stuff that we have. For example, the agility tunnel. No, a lot of us don't have agility tunnels in our backyard. So we're going to be really creative when it comes to equipment that we're going to need to use. The first thing we're going to need to use for Thursday's class that you'll need to get ready for is a stick. And this is just a metal bar. I don't even know quite where it came from. This is a great time to dig into your closets or into your garages or your sheds and just find stuff. So you need a stick. It needs to be about 2 feet long. If it's a little longer, a little shorter, doesn't really matter. And I just took some electrical tape and wound it on the end. So it's about 4 fingers wide, about a hand width wide. And that is the first piece of equipment you'll need for next class. So if you have any questions, post them. Otherwise, feel free to post pictures and videos of you training your dog to the word yes. And we'll see you on Thursday. Thanks. Bye.